I'm sorry, who invited you? Those were the first words my brother's bride, Emily, said to me the moment I stepped into the wedding venue. Not hello. Not welcome. Not even a fake smile. Just a sharp, icy question that felt like someone slapped me in front of 200 people. I froze at the entrance, holding the wedding ledger I had been managing for the past 2 months, the same book where I tracked every payment I personally made. My brother, Adam, had begged me to help with the expenses because he was drowning in student loans. I didn't think twice. I paid for the florist, the venue deposit, the catering upgrade, the DJ, the chairs, the photographer's extra hours, nearly everything. And now, the bride looked me dead in the eye and said, "This wedding is for family. We don't need extras standing around." People nearby turned to look. Some laughed under their breath. Some whispered. I felt my throat tighten. I forced a smile. I'm Adam's brother. Emily crossed her arms, not even embarrassed. I know who you are. I meant what I said, we don't need you here. Today is about us, not you. Then she leaned closer, her perfectly painted lips curling in disgust. And frankly, you always bring drama. My parents don't want you in the pictures. So just, leave. I felt my ears burn. Drama? Me? I had taken time off work, arranged everything, even paid for the things her own family refused to cover. But before I could say anything, Emily flicked her wrist like shooing an insect. Please don't make a scene. Just go. I stepped back, stunned. Her bridesmaids stared at me like I was dirt beneath their heels. Her mother watched proudly, as if her daughter had done something admirable. And the worst part? My brother was nowhere in sight. I inhaled deeply, trying not to explode. Trying not to cry. Trying not to show how deeply she had cut into me with just a few words. The music changed. Guests kept flowing inside. The wedding coordinator asked Emily something, and she acted like I didn't exist. My hands shook as I held the ledger. I walked toward a quiet corner near the side entrance and tried calling my brother. No answer. I called again. Still nothing. After the third attempt, I texted him. I'm here. Emily asked me to leave. What's going on? Scene. No reply. I leaned against the wall, humiliated. 2 waiters walked by, whispering about the groom's weird brother getting kicked out. The word stabbed deeper than I expected. I pulled out the small envelope in my pocket, the speech I had written. I had planned to stand on the stage, talk about how Adam had supported me during my lowest moments, how we survived childhood together, how I was proud of the man he became. But now, the words felt like a joke. I looked at the wedding decorations. The baby's breath flowers lining the aisle. The gold ribbons. The white rose centerpieces. I had paid for all of them. My chest tightened. If they didn't want me here? If they thought I was nothing but an inconvenience? If they believed they could humiliate me publicly? Then fine. But they had forgotten one thing. Every major payment for this wedding was in my name. Every contract had my signature. Every vendor had my number saved. And suddenly, a cold, steady calm washed over me. Not anger. Not rage. Just a quiet realization. I didn't have to stay. But I also didn't have to keep paying. I opened my phone and scrolled through my messages. Florist. Caterer. DJ. Photographer. Venue manager. Chair rental company. Every conversation. Every invoice. Every confirmation. All under my responsibility. All under my power. I tightened my grip on the phone. And at that moment, I made a decision that would turn their perfect wedding day upside down. But before I acted, I decided to give Adam one last chance. I walked back inside, trying to find him in the crowd. Music played softly. Guests laughed. Emily kept posing for pre-wedding pictures with her friends. Finally, after searching the entire hall, I found Adam, standing outside near the garden, laughing with his groomsmen. Relief washed over me. I walked up to him. "Adam," I said gently, "Emily just asked me to leave. Can you please explain?" He rolled his eyes. "Oh God, what did you do now?" My heart sank. "What I did? Adam, she kicked me out in front of everyone." "She's stressed," he snapped. "Don't make it harder. Just go home. We'll talk later." I stared at him, disbelief turning into something darker. I whispered, "After everything I've done for this wedding, you want me to leave?" He shrugged. "You offered. We didn't ask. Can we not ruin today?" That was it. The final blow. The moment my brother chose his bride's ego over his own blood. I took a step back. My voice came out steady, calmer than I felt. "Okay," I said quietly. "I'll leave." Adam clapped me on the shoulder like he was dismissing a waiter. "Thanks for understanding." I turned around and walked away. Every step felt light. Freeing. Like something inside me finally snapped into place. They wanted me gone? Fine. But the consequences? They had no idea what was coming. And their perfect wedding day? It was about to become unforgettable. Just not in the way they imagined. I thought I was walking away from the wedding. I didn't know I was walking straight into the biggest revenge of my life. I walked out of the venue and stood in the parking lot, the cool air hitting my face like a wake-up slap. My phone vibrated, another message from a vendor confirming a delivery time. My name. My money. My control. I opened my contact list and clicked on the first vendor, the florist. The call connected instantly. "Hi, this is Mark," I said calmly. "I'd like to cancel today's flower setup." The florist panicked. "Cancel? Sir, the wedding is in 2 hours." "Yes," I said. "And I'm the one who paid the deposit. Please pack everything up and leave. And charge my card for cancellation." "Thank you." She hesitated but knew the rules. The person whose name is on the payment controls the contract. "All right, sir, we'll remove everything." One domino fell. Next, the catering company. "Hello, I need to cancel the order for the Cooper Williams wedding." "Sir, we've prepared the entire meal." "I understand. Bill me the cancellation fee." Silence. Then, "Okay, sir." 2 dominoes. Next, the DJ. "Cancel the performance for tonight." "What? But I'm already at the venue setting up." "Please pack up." Contract holder's decision. 3 dominoes. Then the photographer, the chair rentals, the dessert bar, every single one. One by one. Every vendor either left immediately or froze the service. I wasn't shouting. I wasn't emotional. Just calm, controlled, polite. When I hung up the last call, I felt a strange sense of peace. Not revenge. Not satisfaction. Just justice. But fate wasn't done with the day. As I walked back toward my car, the venue manager, an older man named Harrison, spotted me and rushed over. "Sir, we just received cancellation notices from multiple vendors. Is everything all right?" I looked him in the eye. "Please cancel my reservation details and void the final payment. I won't be needing the hall today." His eyebrows shot up. "So, the wedding will need to continue without anything I paid for." Harrison nodded slowly, a smirk hiding at the corner of his lips. He had witnessed the bride snapping at staff earlier. He didn't seem sad about this. Inside, chaos had already started. Through the glass doors, I saw Emily yelling at a florist assistant trying to tell her the flowers were being removed. Her voice screeched across the hall. "What do you mean you're leaving?" Then the caterers started carrying out trays. The DJ unplugged his equipment. The dessert bar staff wheeled away their setup. Guests looked confused. Emily turned red with panic. Her mother followed the staff around like a barking dog. And my brother? At first, he didn't understand. Then his eyes landed on me through the window. He stormed outside. "What the hell did you do?" he shouted. I kept my tone steady. "You told me to leave. So I left, and so did everything I paid for." "You can't do that," he yelled. I pulled out my phone, showing him the invoices. "All contracts are in my name. I cancelled them legally." Emily burst through the doors, mascara already smudging. "Are you insane?" she screamed. "You ruined my wedding." "No," I said quietly. "You did. When you kicked out the person who funded half of it." Emily looked like she wanted to claw my face. "You're jealous. You always hated me." I laughed, not cruelly, but sadly. "I didn't hate you. I didn't even think about you. Until today." Adam ran a hand through his hair, panicking. "Bro, please, can we fix this?" "Fix what?" I said. "You told me to go home, remember? Those were your words." He opened his mouth, but nothing came out. Behind us, guests were beginning to notice something was wrong. No music. No food. No flowers. No decorations. Just an empty, echoing hall. Emily grabbed Adam's sleeve. "Make him fix it." Adam turned to me. "Please, for me, just undo it." I stared at him, really stared, and realized something painful. He didn't respect me. He only respected my money. I shook my head. "No." Emily gasped like I had struck her. "What do you mean no?" "I mean," I said calmly, "I won't spend another dollar on people who treat me like garbage." Emily's face twisted with fury. "You selfish." "No," I cut in. "I'm done being used." There was a moment of complete silence. For the first time in years, I felt in control. They had taken my kindness for weakness. Today, they learned the difference. I turned to walk away. And behind me, the shouting began, louder, angrier, desperate. But I didn't look back. Because this wasn't the ending. This was only the rise. And the final blow was still to come. I was halfway to my car when I heard someone running behind me. For a second, I thought it was Adam. But it wasn't. It was Emily's father. He stopped a few feet away, panting, face red with panic. "Son, listen, we can pay you back. Just, please restore the services. We have 200 guests inside. This is humiliating." I looked at him calmly. "You had months to contribute. You didn't." He swallowed hard. "She's my only daughter. Please." "I'm not ruining her wedding," I said quietly. "She did that the moment she humiliated me at the door." Before he could speak again, the venue doors flew open. This time, it was Adam. His face was pale, desperate. "Please, don't do this," he begged. "I'm your brother." My chest tightened, not from guilt, but from clarity. "You're my brother," I said softly, "but today, you didn't act like one." He opened his mouth, but his bride's shrill voice cut through the air. "Adam. Tell him he's banned from our lives if he doesn't fix this." He flinched. And that was enough. I looked him in the eyes. "If you choose her manipulation over my dignity, then we're done here." Silence. He didn't defend me. He didn't say she was wrong. He didn't say anything at all. He just stood there, trapped between guilt and fear. So I nodded. "All right," I said. Decision made. I unlocked my car door. Emily screamed something behind me. Her father cursed under his breath. Someone inside the hall yelled, "There's no food." Another shouted, "The DJ is gone." Chaos everywhere. I started the engine. For once, I didn't feel like the forgotten brother. The backup plan. The walking wallet. I felt free. As I drove away, my phone buzzed, a single message from Adam. "I'm sorry." I stared at it for a long moment, then turned the screen off. Some apologies come too late. And some weddings teach people what years of kindness never could. I didn't lose a brother that day. I just stopped funding one. And honestly, it was the first time in my life I chose myself. And didn't regret it.